from UMass Lowell on ESPN. Field hockey coming your way, and your first half stats began things off with Madison Leeper putting one through for Lowell, but the bend don't break mentality. Northeastern, their defense held strong.
They've been so good on these penalty corners, packing the middle, and of course, when you have Loveridge on the back end, that doesn't hurt.
And then Northeastern, Emmy Stubbs, the ricochet in to give the goal. Ambrose, the assist from way outside, and then it was just a lot of defense, but both teams having some prime chances.
Yeah, moments in time. That was Stubbs again on the doorstep, unable to convert.
And then Lowell here, that was their best chance to close off the first half with McGurl. And this was the best chance for Northeastern and Jessica Gardner, the freshman. She wanted her second goal of the season, but Shannon LeBlanc, head coach for Lowell, she's got to be happy with how the first half of play came to an end with her defense. And we talked a lot early on, Brendan, about what this season means. 50 years of UML field hockey, the head coach for 24, another 4 seasons as a player, and just 2 wins shy from 300. So very soon could be in another record book spot for the Riverhawks.
Right, and they just continue to stack up wins, winning seasons so often with this UMass Lowell team. Last losing season was 2019.
Game 3 of year 50, and Lowell tied with the Huskies, in-state rival in Northeastern at the halftime break. Alongside Brendan Locke, Cam Manna with you, our whole entire crew here at UMass Lowell. 50 years, and Shannon LeBlanc said that she's reached out from players from every single decade, and how giving and how receiving this community is for UMass Lowell field hockey. It's a group that hopes to bring a lot of success here in the Big 5-0. Northeastern, their first chance early, and saved away from Mouse, the freshman. Really strong start for the first year. Coming off playing the number 13 team in the country against UMass Amherst. 11 saves, and Shannon LeBlanc hopes things now slow down. Feels like we'll learn a lot here in the first few minutes of the third about Northeastern's pace of play.
Right, and they just have to be able to press the ball further up the field. They're just getting stuck in their own end, and UML's able to capitalize on a bunch of turnovers.
Nice takeaway at the center line. Too far for the captain in Mega. She's been neutralized here throughout the first half of play. That was the pass there from Pappas, big part of the senior backline group for Northeastern. UMass Lowell has been leading in the stats that matter. Tied on the scoreboard, but put together 7 penalty corners to Northeastern's 3. And lead just by 1 in shots on goal. They hope that's a big factor here late. Northeastern, though, a lot of pressure. Taken away from the Riverhawks. And hammered other side of the fields. Here comes UMass Lowell. They hope for the lead. Ricocheted, just knocked away. Full extension dive, just out of the reach of Clark.
Madison Leeper in a heck of an individual effort. Watch her just blow by Lucy Walton. Centering pass, and Clark has to flip her stick and is just not able to square it up with the wide open net. That's a massive miss from an experienced player in Ava Clark.
What a feed from one end for UMass Lowell and Tawtry to find Leeper. And Ava Clark, just a matter of inches to keep it tied at 1. Both teams have scored from way outside the center line on ricochets.
And it's really been that type of game, because when we've seen Northeastern set up defensively and get inside the circle, there's really not much going for the Riverhawks.
Northeastern's cage member in Loveridge, the transfer from Indiana, 3 seasons with the Hoosiers, 53 games. Pam Spuler said was so happy to get experience on that end for a younger group. Lone goal for UMass Lowell, Madison Leeper, the senior captain. Her second of the season came early on. Nice defensive takeaway. Northeastern back on the other end. Beautiful touch pass. Here come the Huskies. Tautry defensively. Good feed. Hammered shot. Little too high.
Mouse able to cut off that angle. It was a 2-on-1 for a moment. Tautry takes away the shot by closing down.
And another save from Mouse. Foot save kicked away, and the freshman keeps it tied.
Northeastern went extremely quickly there. Now they have a touch of momentum. Can they keep it going?
We did not see a lot of this in that second quarter. Northeastern was trying to just hold tough with their midfield on the other end.
They were on their heels in that second quarter.
Nice pursuit and a push there. It was Kate Duggamang, the senior forward. Really good job. And too much contact there from Tautry. Penalty corner coming up. Northeastern just going to take another one of those. They've been out in that department 7-3, now make it 7-4.
Now Northeastern really trying to slow this pace down. Much different than other penalty corners we've seen.
The opportunities have been very small for the Huskies, small sample size. But the third quarter, they have come out firing. There's Jessica Gardner, the freshman. Second collegiate game. Part of the Scotland national team. Set down. Good stick work. Ricocheted, back of the nets. Northeastern takes a 2-1 lead on some magic on the interior. Lucy Walton, it's her first for the freshman, and what a way to do it.